Hello, how are you? It's me, Deep Space Nectar. I appreciate you for coming back, and if you are new, welcome, tap in, check me out. If you catch a vibe, show me some love, like and subscribe. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a grasshopper crawling up my window. Look at that guy. Beautiful. So, maybe grasshopper is the spirit animal of the day. This is absolutely wonderful. I love animals so much. I connect with the animal kingdom, and I've found so much healing and so much joy in connecting with animals. They truly are special, and they're really here to support us. That is beautiful, man. Awesome. Okay, so let's tap in here. Let's dig deep. Let's grow so we can aspire to inspire before we expire. I am so happy right now. That just made me really happy. I really appreciate the universe sending me signs like that. That's awesome. And I'm glad you got to experience that too. He's just climbing right up my window, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. If you could see my face, I'm literally smiling from ear to ear. Okay, it's the little things for me, alright? It's the little things. So, I'm here to do the daily Astro weather for July 25th, 2022. So, let's get on into it, shall we? So, we have Moon in Gemini, sextile Saturn in Aquarius, okay? And with the Moon trine Saturn, we can experience more patience, especially in handling difficult or sensitive issues, particularly surrounding relationship, okay? We may also experience more emotional strength as well, okay? Especially in regarding having some of those tough conversations that we may be experiencing in our relationships. The old ways of doing things may serve as helpful or beneficial, offering solutions to us. We may find doing things the old way or the way that we used to kind of gets the job done with this energy, okay? Getting back to basics or simplifying also comes to mind. We may experience being that shoulder to cry on for others, or this is something that we may find more readily available to us, okay? It's almost like if that's what we need, that opportunity will really present us. The emotional rapport between people, I feel like, is going to be very receptive, and people are going to be rather aware of their emotions and as well as others' emotions, okay? And I feel like with Saturn here too, it's like there's kind of this energy of wanting to put structure to the emotions or to the emotional conversation, okay? It's like, it's not just having a conversation, a very emotional conversation flying off the handle, right? It's like, okay, let's discuss our emotions and let's see how we can offer a solution to each other and really work on this, all right? Moon trine Saturn is also a great time to pitch your ideas to those in authority positions, especially women, okay? Specifically, pitching these ideas to women is what I should say. Women in power can be helpful to us, and we may find that a woman in power aids in our success today. The potential is absolutely there, okay? I feel like if you are a woman in power as well, you may find yourself being more helpful to those around you. You may also find that others are requesting your assistance more as well, okay? Mental strength is also available, and anything requiring mental strength can be done with ease, okay? It's also encouraged to do so. This is a favorable time for business meetings. Being financially savvy and mindful of our expenses comes easily to us, all right? We are less likely to overspend or dramatically use our finances, okay? Not so much flashy. We're more structured, more solid with emotional spending as well, okay? And the next aspect that we have for today is Venus in Cancer, square Jupiter in Aries. Okay, so the first thing that comes to mind here is excess, all right? Be mindful of excess. We can really use the helpfulness of Moon trine Saturn to help mediate this energy, however, okay? It may be difficult with Jupiter here, but it's definitely possible, okay? It's almost like these two transits almost contradict each other, in a sense. This is a great transit to have fun though, okay? Working hard, not so much, okay? But having fun, we are all for it, okay? So it may make working rather, we could feel a little frustrated working because we kind of just want to say, fuck it, let's go have fun, okay? Squares ask us to move and to take action, okay? So work hard, play harder is what I intuitively am getting here, okay? Reminding ourselves to get through the meetings, the business dealings, whatever projects that we have to complete, whatever work that needs to be done for today, get that to-do list done, all right? And, things may run rather smoothly though too, okay? So look at the bright side of that Moon trine Saturn. Whatever work that we do have to get done, there's a high chance that it will run rather smoothly, okay? Perhaps there may be a bump here or there, but whatever unexpected changes or unexpected bumps that we may experience, they are, we have the energy available for us to really overcome it very easily, okay? I really feel smooth sailing here, all right? So yeah, get all that work done and then we can play. Then we can play a lot, all right? Again, work hard, play harder. But be careful with that play harder, okay, with the Jupiter here, because you can really overdo it with that excess, okay? Balance with everything. So optimism, positivity, generosity, feeling social and overall happy are available to us, okay? And can almost be infectious at times. It's when the more seriousness of things, the more serious nature, the more serious kind of feelings arise that we may switch moods, okay? And with Jupiter, remember, it expands whatever it touches. So if you're feeling joyful, you will feel that, and you may feel that in excess, okay? You may feel very joyful, okay? So whatever emotion basically you experience, just add very in front of it, and that can happen, okay? Because again, Jupiter expands whatever it touches. So if you're feeling lethargic and down in the dumps, you will feel very lethargic, very down in the dumps, all right? It's all about knowing the energy, working with it, and utilizing your own energy and utilizing the positive energy that's around you too. And if there is not much, you can cultivate that, all right? Energy can be molded and, changed, right? So the square is asking us to really work with the energy today, like I just said. So we may not want to be responsible, but I feel like Jupiter will reward us if we do so, okay? And even if that reward is feeling that abundance of joy, abundance of happiness, or abundance period, right? Even having an abundance of nature, abundance of energy to really get through the workday or get through all the projects and things on your to-do list, right? Take it easy with this transit. It's all about taking it easy, okay? Remind yourself, if you get a little kind of in your head or you start to feel like the exuberance, the extra, the excess, okay? Just remind yourself, take it easy, all right? Money can really fly right out of our possession if we're not careful. But again, utilizing that Moon trine Saturn energy, we can help kind of mediate that, okay? But again, like I said, these transits are kind of like contradicting each other in a sense. It's almost like we got that structure in the beginning, and then we're going to be hit with this square to really test, like, oh, you put up a structure? Is this really sustainable? Is it really stable? Okay, so keep that in mind. Money-related arguments may occur, and this could be in a business or a relationship setting. And an interesting note too, any cosmetic surgery or procedures at this time are a no-go, okay? Not only could you lose money or have to overpay for them, right? But the final result may not be something that you expect or even desire, okay? And I feel like also too with this square, there could be the possibility of overpaying for things, okay? So be really mindful with your spending. Be really mindful of your transactions, too, okay? So the next aspect that we have is Moon in Gemini square Neptune in Pisces, okay? So Moon square Neptune is a great time to let the imagination run wild, okay? Creativity and intuition is heightened, and we may find that we discover interesting ways to overcome our problems with this energy. Now remember, we still have that square that's present, okay? So that excess can happen. So there's really kind of this theme, this element of balance that's really needed throughout everything today, or at least being extra mindful of balance within everything as well, okay? I feel like we may be able to find or discover interesting ways to overcome our problems with this energy too. Creativity, creatively expressing yourself is favored, and utilizing or finding outlets to help with that, to do that, I should say, could really help, okay? Use this energy. It can really ease us emotionally. Fantasy novels or movies can be enjoyed. Okay, I would say steer clear from any horror films, all right? Because this may, with that square and the Moon-Neptune combination, I'm picking up like nightmares and just kind of, it may kind of make our mind go to really dark places is what I'm getting. So be mindful of any horror films. I personally don't subscribe to horror films to begin with, but if that's your thing, just be mindful of that today, okay? Bringing a sense of fantasy with us may help us enjoy more of the day, as well as there could be this element of fantasy that we find throughout the later afternoon, really, when this transit is most active, okay? A lot of daydreamy vibes, okay? Could be daydreaming a lot, so just be mindful of where your mind goes, okay? Be mindful of these daydreams, all right? Now, on the flip side here, okay, this transit can also induce confusion and delusion if we are not careful, okay? We may experience strange occurrences or actually feel really strange, all right? A very elusive vibe could be present, but our compassion for ourselves and others can be heightened too. I feel this is a great time for meditation due to the dreaminess of the quality of energy. Be mindful of self-deception and your head being too much in the clouds, okay? Also be cautious of hypersensitivity of our emotions and our surroundings. I feel like nervous disorders may flare today. They may arise, or again, they may flare, okay? Be kind of supercharged. The feeling of wishful thinking can really drag us into some deep delusion if we are not careful, okay? Especially regarding spending, okay? Be really mindful of not overspending or that emotional spending, okay? I feel like, again, there's the energy there to remediate it, but these are all possibilities that we may be faced with, okay? And again, I feel like, horror films, they may actually, disrupt us emotionally in some sense too. So just be really careful there, all right? And finally, late tonight, we have the moon transiting into tender Cancer, okay? So we have the moon in Gemini all day. We've had the moon in Gemini yesterday, all right? So it's kind of this, could have been a lot of nervousness, excitement, restlessness, a lot of chattiness, okay? And the moon's going to shift into Cancer. And the moon's at home in Cancer, okay? It absolutely loves being in Cancer. The moon in Cancer is that tender transit where we focus in on our home, our emotional body, our actual body, which is our home, right? And our family, our roots, our ancestry. We may want to be homebodies more when the moon's in Cancer, okay? And this is a nice way to kind of, end the day or, I think it's actually very late at night, so... in any event, I feel like we may have some restful sleep tonight. Granted, we don't watch too many horror films, okay? As long as our rooms, our beds, our blankets are nice and cozy. So maybe wash your sheets before going to bed so you're extra cozy tonight, okay? So to start tomorrow, we may experience wanting to be more at home, okay? And our feelings are emphasized. Rest, peace, emotional security come to the forefront of our minds. It's really encouraged to relax and allow the soul to speak to us during the moon in Cancer, okay? So again, after all that chattiness and restlessness, fickleness that we may have experienced during the Gemini moon. The Cancer moon calls for us to really take it easy and tenderly nurture ourselves and our environments, okay, especially our home. We are motivated by belonging and security at this time, okay? Watch for fluctuations in emotions, in moods, especially if we don't feel safe or secure. We are more likely to crawl back into our shell, okay? Cancer the crab. Healing is highlighted, and we can readily find it under a Cancer moon, okay? So what motivates you? This is really a great question to meditate and journal on. Domestic activities of all kind are favored. Baking, bubble baths, anything about your home, okay? Great day to do laundry too, I feel. Or at least maybe you will enjoy doing laundry today, I should say. You should always keep up with your laundry, right? In any event, family activities and get-togethers can be an enjoyable experience, and we may find we desire to be closer more as a family unit under this energy, okay? Decorating our home or any type of modifications to our home are favorable, and we can find peace in making our nest, our home, our sanctuary more cozy and comfortable. All right, so let's pull an oracle card for the day and see what advice the divine wants us to know. Grasshopper left, but that was such a treat, man. Look at the light that came back on. Okay, so what is it, July 24th, right? No, July 25th. July 25th, 2022. Let's get an oracle for today, please. I feel like there could be a lot of fluctuations in our desires, right? You know, there's that fickleness of the Gemini moon. I feel like it could really come out today for some of us. Okay. July 25th, 2022, please. Divine, what would you like for us to know? Thank you. Wow, Divine Feminine. We had that yesterday too. Beautiful. Okay, so Divine Feminine. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation, okay? So this is giving me that tender, motherly energy of Cancer, okay? So be receptive, be nurturing, and lean into your soft side, okay? And allow yourself to really express yourself. This could be a great time for emotional expression, is what I'm getting to. And understanding that we really are connected to everything in all creation, right? You know, and seeing that grasshopper kind of just reiterated that too. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's astro weather. Again, that square, those squares will test us, but there are opportunities to pass indefinitely, okay? Whatever work you need to get done, do it so that you can enjoy playtime that much more. All right? It's almost like it will feel rewarding to work today of all days. This is what I'm kind of getting at here. Okay? I hope you learned something new. I hope this helps you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. I will catch you next time. Much love and life to you.